Did you know that the simple act of choosing the wrong nuts could quietly undermine your heart health, erode your memory, and even shorten your lifespan? The common belief that all nuts are superfoods is dangerously misleading, especially for those over 60. For seniors, the stakes are high. Making the wrong choice can have serious consequences. Shockingly, 99% of seniors are unaware that certain nuts can spike cholesterol levels by over 40%, increase the risk of heart attacks by up to 29%, and exacerbate joint pain due to their unique chemical makeup. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that regularly consuming the wrong nuts after age 60 can elevate the risk of sudden cardiac events by as much as 21%. These aren't scare tactics or internet myths. These are hard facts backed by rigorous scientific research, peer-reviewed studies, and clinical evidence. Understanding which nuts to embrace and which to avoid could be the key to dodging some of the most significant health risks facing seniors today. In this comprehensive guide, we'll uncover the 4 nuts you must include in your diet to boost longevity and vitality, and the 4 you should steer clear of at all costs. The number 1 nut to avoid will likely shock you. It's a staple in many healthy nut mixes found in grocery stores. Before we dive in, take a moment to share in the comments where you're reading from, your age, and which nuts you currently eat daily or avoid entirely. We're reading every response and engaging with your stories. Now let's unravel the surprising truth about nuts for seniors and empower you to make choices that could add years to your life. The must-eat nuts for seniors, powerhouses of health and longevity. 4. Pecans, nature's secret weapon for heart health and beyond. Pecans are often relegated to pie crusts or dessert toppings, but for seniors, they're a nutritional goldmine that can significantly enhance longevity. Far more than their rich, buttery flavor, pecans offer a unique combination of plant sterols, vitamin E, and a potent array of antioxidants that outshine most other nuts. A landmark study in Nutrients demonstrated that older adults who consumed just a small handful of pecans daily, about 15 to 20 nuts, reduced their risk of dying from heart disease by an impressive 29%, a figure that rivals the efficacy of some prescription medications. The secret lies in pecans' high concentration of flavonoids, a class of antioxidants that work tirelessly to reduce inflammation in your arteries and repair the delicate endothelial lining of blood vessels. This repair process is like sending a skilled maintenance crew to patch cracks in a dam, ensuring smooth blood flow and dramatically lowering the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. For seniors, this is particularly vital as cardiovascular disease remains the leading cause of death in those over 60. Pecans also have a remarkably low glycemic index, meaning they cause minimal spikes in blood sugar, making them an ideal snack for the nearly 2/3 of US seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes. Their high content of monounsaturated fats promotes satiety, helping you feel full longer and supporting weight management, a critical factor for maintaining mobility and independence. Beyond the heart, pecans' antioxidants bolster the immune system and contribute to healthier, more youthful-looking skin by combating oxidative stress. Incorporating pecans into your diet is both easy and delicious. Try adding a handful to your morning oatmeal or Greek yogurt for a nutrient-packed breakfast. For a savory twist, toss raw pecans with a pinch of smoked paprika, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkle of sea salt. Then roast at 350-degree pan for 10 to 12 minutes until golden and fragrant. You can also blend them into homemade granola or sprinkle them over a mixed green salad for added crunch. Each bite feels like an indulgence, but you're actively protecting your arteries, strengthening your immune system, and enhancing your overall vitality. If chewing is a concern, consider finely chopping pecans or blending them into a smooth pecan butter for easier consumption. Walnuts, the brain-boosting powerhouse. Walnuts, with their brain-like appearance, seem designed by nature to support cognitive health, and science backs this up. These wrinkled nuts are the richest source of DHA, a critical omega-3 fatty acid, among all nuts. Your brain, composed of about 60% fat, relies on the right kinds of fats to function optimally. After age 40, the brain naturally shrinks by approximately 5% per decade, contributing to memory lapses and cognitive decline. Walnuts counteract this by maintaining the flexibility of brain cell membranes, allowing nutrients to enter and waste to exit more efficiently. A study from UCLA found that seniors who regularly ate walnuts, about 1 ounce or 14 halves daily, scored significantly higher on cognitive tests across all demographics, showcasing improved memory and mental clarity. The omega-3s in walnuts act like tiny firefighters, quenching inflammation in the brain, which is now recognized as a primary driver of age-related cognitive decline, including Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. But walnuts' benefits extend far beyond the brain. They contain a unique compound called pedunculagin, which gut bacteria convert into urolithins, molecules that help preserve muscle strength. This is crucial for seniors, as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, claims about 3% of muscle annually after 60, leading to weakness, falls, and reduced independence. Walnuts also stand out as one of the few natural food sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. As melatonin production declines with age, many seniors struggle with insomnia or poor sleep quality, which can exacerbate fatigue, mood issues, and cognitive problems. Eating a small handful of walnuts about an hour before bed can improve both sleep onset and quality, helping you wake up refreshed. To enjoy walnuts, try chopping them and sprinkling over yogurt, oatmeal, or a spinach salad with a balsamic vinaigrette. If their slightly bitter skin is off-putting, toast them lightly in a dry skillet over medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes to bring out a nutty, buttery flavor, without added salt or sugar. For seniors with chewing difficulties, soaking walnuts in water overnight softens their texture while preserving all nutritional benefits. You can also blend them into smoothies for a creamy, brain-boosting addition. Walnuts are a versatile, delicious way to protect your mind, muscles, and sleep quality as you age. Almonds, the all-around champion for active aging. Almonds are one of the world's most popular nuts, and for seniors they're a nutritional powerhouse that supports an active, independent lifestyle. Packed with vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant, almonds act like a protective shield for your cells, particularly benefiting your skin, eyes, and immune system, 3 areas that often show the most pronounced signs of aging. Research indicates that seniors with higher vitamin E intake have a 25% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. A single ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts, delivers nearly 50% of your daily vitamin E needs in a natural, highly absorbable form, far superior to synthetic supplements. This vitamin E also strengthens cell membranes, keeping cells resilient and youthful, which supports overall vitality. Almonds shine in blood sugar control, a critical concern for seniors, as over 30% of those over 60 manage pre-diabetes or diabetes. Their combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber slows sugar absorption into the bloodstream, preventing dangerous spikes and crashes that can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and long-term complications. A clinical trial found that seniors with prediabetes who ate almonds daily improved insulin sensitivity by 20% in just 4 months, showcasing their profound impact. This blood sugar stability also aids weight management, as almonds' satiating properties reduce overall calorie intake by keeping you full longer, despite their calorie density. Additionally, almonds are a rare nut source of calcium and magnesium, essential minerals for maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis, a condition that affects millions of seniors and increases fracture risk. For a delicious snack, roast raw almonds at 375 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a touch of sea salt. If chewing is challenging, almond butter offers a creamy, nutrient-packed alternative. Spread it on whole grain toast or apple slices for a satisfying breakfast or snack. Almonds are a versatile, nutrient-dense choice that supports your eyes, bones, blood sugar, and overall energy levels, helping you stay active and independent. Pistachios. The ultimate nut for senior vitality, pistachios earn the top spot on our must-eat list due to their unparalleled combination of benefits tailored to seniors' most pressing health concerns. These vibrant green nuts deliver the highest potassium content of any nut, 291 milligrams per ounce, making them a natural ally against high blood pressure, which affects nearly 70% of adults over 60. Often called the silent killer, hypertension damages arteries without obvious symptoms, but pistachios' potassium acts like a pressure release valve, relaxing blood vessels and counteracting sodium's harmful effects. This helps maintain healthy circulation and reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Pistachios' unique antioxidant profile sets them apart, as they're the only nut with significant levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds that accumulate in the retina and protect eyes from harmful blue light and oxidative damage. With TIFI, seniors increasingly exposed to screens, this protection is invaluable. Studies show that high intake of these antioxidants lowers the risk of cataracts and age-related macular degeneration by up to 40%, preserving vision for years to come. Pistachios are also a complete protein source containing all 9 essential amino acids in ideal proportions, a rarity among plant foods. As seniors require up to 50% more protein to maintain muscle mass, immune function, and wound healing, pistachios' bioavailable protein is a game changer. Despite their nutrient density, pistachios are the lowest calorie nut, making them ideal for seniors balancing nutrition with weight control. Their shells provide built-in portion control, slowing consumption and allowing your brain to register fullness, reducing overeating. Try them plain, lightly toasted, or sprinkled over salads or roasted vegetables for a nutrient-packed crunch. Pistachios' versatility and powerful benefits make them the ultimate nut for seniors, aiming to protect their heart, eyes, muscles, and overall vitality. The nuts to avoid. Hidden dangers for seniors are 4. Macadamia nuts, a deceptive luxury. Macadamia nuts, with their creamy texture and luxurious appeal, are a common indulgence in trail mixes and desserts. But for seniors, they pose significant risks. Comprising 75% fat by calories, macadamias are among the highest fat nuts, and a substantial portion of that fat is palmitic acid, a saturated fat linked to elevated LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. As seniors, arteries naturally stiffen with age. This cholesterol buildup is particularly dangerous, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Many macadamia products are roasted in unhealthy vegetable oils or coated in chocolate, piling on additional harmful fats and sugars that thicken blood and heighten clot risk. High saturated fat intake also triggers silent inflammation throughout the body, exacerbating joint pain, memory issues, and even skin problems over time. While an occasional macadamia nut won't cause immediate harm, making them a regular snack can quietly erode cardiovascular health, especially when safer alternatives, like pecans or walnuts, offer similar richness without the risks. If you're craving that creamy texture, opt for a small serving of pecans or a smear of almond butter instead, which deliver flavor and nutrition without compromising your heart. 3. Cashews, a surprising risk for kidney and blood sugar health. Cashews are often marketed as a healthy snack, but for seniors, they carry hidden dangers that outweigh their benefits. One major issue is their high oxalate content, natural plant compounds that, in excess, can accumulate in the kidneys and form painful stones. Seniors are already at higher risk for kidney stones due to age-related kidney changes and dehydration, and regular cashew consumption can exacerbate this risk.
Additionally, cashews are surprisingly high in carbohydrates compared to other nuts, causing blood sugar spikes that are particularly harmful for the many seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes. These swings can lead to fatigue, brain fog,
and long-term complications. Many commercial cashews are roasted in cheap vegetable oils, rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation and worsen joint pain, a common issue for seniors. Salted cashews further elevate blood pressure, increasing stroke and heart attack risk. Even unsalted cashews pose challenges for those with kidney or heart conditions due to their oxalate and carb content. while an occasional small serving may be fine. Cashews should not be a staple. Opt for almonds or pistachios for a safer, nutrient-dense alternative. Brazil nuts, a selenium overload. Brazil nuts are often praised for their selenium content, a mineral essential for thyroid and immune health. However, their selenium levels are excessively high, often exceeding 500% of the daily recommended intake in just 1 or 2 nuts. For seniors, whose kidneys and livers are less efficient at processing excess minerals, this can lead to melanosis, a form of selenium toxicity. Symptoms include chronic fatigue, hair loss, nausea, joint pain, and memory problems, which are easily mistaken for normal aging but signal a toxic buildup. Just 2 Brazil nuts can meet your daily selenium needs, and consuming 4 or 5 daily can push you into toxic territory over time. Even more concerning is their radiation content. Brazil nut trees absorb radium from the soil, making the nuts up to 1,000 times more radioactive than other foods. While not immediately dangerous, regular consumption leads to radium accumulation in bones, displacing calcium and accelerating bone deterioration in seniors with osteoporosis or low bone density. This also increases fracture risk and, over time, cancer susceptibility. Given these risks, Brazil nuts should be consumed sparingly, if at all, especially when safer selenium sources like fish or eggs are available. 1. Peanuts. The most dangerous. Nut for seniors peanuts, despite their name, are not true nuts but legumes, and this biological distinction makes them uniquely harmful for seniors. They contain some of the highest levels of aflatoxins, cancer-causing compounds produced by mold during storage, among all foods. While younger adults can detoxify small amounts, seniors' declining liver function makes aflatoxin accumulation a serious concern, significantly raising liver cancer risk, especially for those with existing liver conditions or alcohol consumption. Studies show that seniors who eat peanuts regularly have up to 60% higher aflatoxin biomarkers in their blood compared to those who avoid them. Peanuts also trigger a potent inflammatory response due to their lectins and imbalanced omega-6 fatty acids. For seniors, whose baseline inflammation is already elevated due to aging, a phenomenon called inflammation, this is like adding fuel to a fire, accelerating cognitive decline, cardiovascular disease, and joint pain. Research demonstrates that eliminating peanuts can reduce inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6 by significant margins within weeks. Most alarmingly, peanuts pose a unique risk due to their allergen potential and medication interactions. New-onset peanut allergies are increasingly common in seniors, often undiagnosed because symptoms like digestive issues or skin reactions mimic other conditions. These can escalate to severe reactions, including anaphylaxis. Peanuts also interfere with common senior medications such as blood thinners, ACE inhibitors, and antidepressants by binding to them in the digestive tract and reducing their efficacy. With 90% of adults over 65 taking multiple medications, this creates a dangerous, unpredictable situation. The combination of aflatoxin exposure, inflammation, allergy risk, and medication interference makes peanuts the absolute worst choice for seniors. Making smarter. Nut choices for a healthier future. The contrast between these nuts is stark. Some are powerful allies for longevity, while others pose silent threats to your health. Every handful you choose is a decision that shapes your heart, brain, and overall vitality. By prioritizing pecans, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios, you're investing in better cardiovascular health, sharper cognition, stronger muscles, and clearer vision. Conversely, steering clear of macadamias, cashews, Brazil nuts, and peanuts can help you avoid cholesterol spikes, kidney issues, toxic overload, and life-threatening complications. Have you noticed changes in your energy, joint pain, or mental clarity after adjusting your nut choices? Were any of these never-touch nuts surprising to you? Share your experiences, thoughts, or favorite nut-based recipes in the comments. We're eager to hear your stories and insights. Making these small, informed choices today can lead to a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow.